What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright, what's up, everyone? What up, Onion News Network and Christ is King? Onion News says Mullen will be a $100 stock in a few years. Yeah, I sure hope so, dude. I will say it's got a lot of work to go. And personally, I probably wouldn't put any money in that. I don't really trust it. But it's still a fan favorite, still a retail favorite. So for the ape's sake, yeah, I sure hope it does hit $100. Institutions own the float on Revlon, only 10% available with insane short data and cost to borrow. All right, yeah. So haven't seen Revlon in a while. Wow, went up a lot today. I didn't even see that. The hell's going on with Revlon? Well, surprised that's actually not top 10 StockTwits, because it definitely is squeezing here. Went up to 10 again today, and now it's cup and handling. So shout out to you, Christ is King. Yeah, I didn't see Revlon, but yeah, major price action here today, almost 100%. That is pretty nuts. Pretty sure it went over 100% earlier. Yeah, it almost hit 10, so it went up almost like 150%. So fat tendies there. So, I'm not sure if that was a typo, if you mean institutions or the apes own the float on Revlon. And I'm not exactly sure what the short data is because I don't have Ortex. But yeah, big day here in Revlon today. You can't see it, but I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, massive day here in Revlon. So congrats to you. Hope you were in it, Christ is King. So congrats to you and all the apes in Revlon. But yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't make StockTwits. You would figure it would. But, alright, whatever. Okay. So, today is Monday, August 1st, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, hope everyone had a great weekend. And welcome back. So, today we're doing the show from Raw-Ministan. And that is because all the major indexes in the red today. So, yeah, Friday was a great way to end the week. The day, the month, and the week. And, yeah, here, Monday, not the greatest way to start the week and the month. But not too bad. So everything was slightly bearish, but, not the worst thing in the world. Although the VIX kind of... We'll check it out here in a second. But yeah, slightly bearish day here in the stock market, and I think crypto went down quite a bit as well. So, kind of sucks, but, we were ripping here quite a bit for the past few weeks. I think we had the best month since 2020, which is pretty insane, because we're in a recession, or maybe we're not, who knows, right, nowadays, whatever the definition is. But yeah, today we're doing the show from Raw-Ministan, so not the greatest way to start the week, but I'll take it. Not the worst thing. So, got a great show for you guys today. Honestly, shouldn't take too long. I don't have too much planned for you guys here today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today we only got 2 articles. There's not too much news-wise going on. I got 1 article about a crypto Ponzi scheme. SEC just came down hard on a bunch of people. That's a big story right now. So crypto Ponzi scheme, and then we got an article about Nikola. The scam company that rolled the truck down the hill, the EV truck down the hill, and Trevor Milton got fired, and now he's getting prosecuted. But yeah, Nikola's still active, and we got pretty big article about them, pretty big news acquisition. So stay tuned for that. And then today, for the TA, we're going to do 2. We're going to do TBLT, which we've been discussing for the past 2 days. But just keeps on ripping to the upside. So that made StockTwits once again. So we'll reanalyze that. Going to be more or less the same from the other days. And then we're going to do GOVX today. GOVX Labs. So that one was top 10 for a while, StockTwits, but we haven't gotten around to talking about it. I was actually going to do some bonus content after the show on Friday about GOVX, but didn't have enough time, and good thing I didn't, because this is a better take with today's price action. So yeah, TBLT and GOVX, those shouldn't take too long. Got my notes right here. Should be pretty straightforward. And then we'll get to the Yolos, and Yolos shouldn't take too long. I only got 10 today, I think, and half of them are memes. So those should be fun, and nothing too serious there. But yeah, that shouldn't take too long. So yeah, guys, we should be going about hour and a half to 2 hours today, depending on how many people come in chat, which it looks pretty slow today. Looks like some people popped in earlier, but no one live right now that I can see, at least. Maybe I gotta switch this. Yep. So stream looks pretty slow, but that's alright. You know, Mondays are one of the slowest days for streaming, so not sweating that. But yeah, I'll probably go hour and a half to 2 hours today, depending on how many people come in chat. So if chat's slow, probably hour and a half. If a lot of people come in later on, then we'll probably go closer to 2 hours, maybe even more. You know, Friday I said 2 hours, ended up going 3. So yeah, guys, thanks everyone for joining me today, and let's get started here. And before we begin, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right. So let's do it. Boom. And let me check YouTube. It says 2 viewers, 5 likes. So there are some people in here, some lurkers, I'm assuming. So a shout out to you guys.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
A little weird. No regulars in here yet. That's all right. Hopefully they come in later. But yeah, a little bit of a slow start to the show. That's all right. Maybe just a lot of me talking today. Cool. Okay. So watch list. Start on the green side. Alright, so we'll start on the green side. And I'm a little behind here. About 15 minutes behind. That's alright. Alright, so the Dow Jones down 0.14%. NASDAQ down 0.14%. And the S&P down 0.28%. So, not that bad. But yeah, all major indexes in the red here. So, good. Surprisingly, the VIX went up a lot. This doesn't make too much sense here, but the VIX is up 6.75%, up 1.44 points. So we're at 22.78 VIX now, almost 23 VIX. Which is still pretty decent, you know, but we were pretty low. We finished pretty low on Friday, like 21 VIX, so now we're pushing 23 again, which, yeah, ain't the worst thing in the world, but wrong direction here. Big increase in the VIX today. So hopefully that comes back down in the near future here. All right, let's check out the watch list here. So start on the green side. So Romeo Power is up 27%, 27.4%. There's a reason as to why that is. I haven't heard about that stock in a while, but yeah, that stock still is trading, and major gainer today, biggest gainer in my watch list here. And stay tuned for the news. We'll get to why that is. And then TBLT, 21.5%, which we'll discuss first today. We discussed that the past 2 days, and still squeezing here, as you can see in the title. So we'll get to TBLT. We'll analyze that first today. Then we got Redbox coming back up 15%. It's up to 5 again. Bed Bath and Beyond HYMC, pretty big gains here. Roku 10%. Mullen honorable mention, that's up 9%. That did make the top 10 StockTwits, but I don't like talking about Mullen anymore. And but yeah, honorable mention, Mullen. Big day there. That's back up to 86. Nikola, about 8%. Got some news on that coming up. What do we got here? Boeing, 6%. Big day there. AMC, honorable mention. Almost 6%. Roblox, 5.4%. Uber, 5%. Got some big gains here. Ford, 4.4%. Clover, 4%. Here we got some meme stocks. Rocket, Wish, Dash, Ethereum. Toyota, 2.6%. Honda, 2.5%. AMD, 2.5%. PayPal, 2.4%. GME, 2.3%. Looks like China's up today. Or the cars, at least. Li Auto. We got Paramount in here. Intel, Nvidia, 1.5%. And down here is more of the value stuff. Dollar General, GM. Got airlines, cruises up today. Travel stocks up. Target's here. Palantir, Alibaba, Costco, Ally. Netflix, eBay, Coke, Gold, Silver. Southwest, Marriott, my bad. Meme index up 0.45%. And what else we got here? Walmart, Amazon, McDonald's, Pfizer, Starbucks, Verizon, Disney, Tesla. So yeah, not much happening on the green side here. Most of the price action is growth. Not so much price action, and the price action we did get is based on growth. And we're going to discuss them today, either through the TA or news. The stuff that really ran hard today. So some value was in the green, but yeah, value didn't really move too much. Biggest gainer is the growth. And now on to the red side. What up, Swirls? Where's my meme?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. While HKD is approaching 1,000, it went from 10 and going to 1,000. Really? It did go up today, but I don't think it went up that much, did it? Wow, it did. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was up like, it actually was in the red earlier, wasn't it? And then, yeah, crazy stuff. So up another 85% here today. And yeah, literally went from $12 during IPO. Now it's at almost 800. 742. Actually, in the aftermarket, it is 800. Pushing 900 now. So it's still squeezing. What the hell? Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. What the actual hell? So this is why I say, just don't play IPOs. Because, they're just super unpredictable. Anything can happen. They can rip to the upside like this. This reminds me of DWAC. When it went from... Actually, it's more than that. Because DWAC went from like 10 to 175, I think. So this went from 12 to now 900. So this is more than DWAC. But yeah, yeah, this is why I just stay away. High risk, high reward. If you would have short this, you would have got burned so hard. And, you know, last week I said, don't FOMO. But then you would have made 100% if you did FOMO. So, yeah. Not surprised, because this is IPO stuff. But totally unpredictable. Yeah, I just stay away from this altogether. This actually looks like a good short now. But that's what it said on Friday. And it went up 85%. But yeah, this is a crazy stock right here. Really low float. So, not hard to squeeze. But crazy price action. I didn't know it went up this much today. And I'm surprised this didn't make StockTwits top 10. This and Revlon. Surprised they didn't make StockTwits because they had some big price action today. But yeah, shout out to you, Swirls. I didn't see it was going up this high. Now it's at 950. Wow. 1,000. It's at 1,000 now. What the hell? Crazy stock here. Crazy stock. What is this even? Well, whatever. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. And the volume's going down, and it's still moving. That's the crazy part. But, alright, shout out to Swirls. What up, Brucey and Zach? What's up? So it looks like people starting to come in here. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone, as always. What's up? Made a nice 780 on some calls today. Steak night. All right, awesome, dude. Did you hit the sell button? Did you cash it in yet? Did you realize the gains? Either way, congrats to you, dude. That's some pretty fat gains today. Yeah, steak night. Sounds delicious. Yeah, go take the family out for a nice dinner there. Go take the wife and daughter out. Shout out to them. I don't know what's out there on the West Coast, but I like me some Texas Roadhouse. You know, that's a affordable option. You know, nothing that's gonna break the bank, but still a delicious steak. Like me some ribeye. Maybe you do like a surf and turf, some lobster or crab or something. But yeah, now I'm just making myself hungry. Didn't eat today. Go shorties and HKD. Yeah, mega go. Absolute insanity. $12 to $1,000 now, and probably gonna keep going up tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on this. Is this what a nuclear MOAS looks like? Yeah, I mean, pretty close to it. 12 to 100 or to 1,000. Yeah, that's pretty damn close, and it's still going. So yes, this is everything that BBIG, Mullen, what else? MMAT. I'm forgetting one. XELA. Yeah, that's what all these apes wish that their stock was like. So I don't know if it's nuclear MOAS, but pretty damn close. If it's not, for sure. Locked in. All right, congrats to you, Brucey. Enjoy. $6,000% under 2 weeks. Even GME's looking like a clown now. Yeah, if you put it that way. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But this is low float IPO. You know, anything can happen. So, not financial advice, guys, but I would highly, highly recommend that you not go long now. If you want to, go ahead, but, you know, just be prepared to lose all your money. Even going short, be prepared to lose all your money. This is just highly unpredictable. But, you know, I love it. Love watching some nice price action. Love seeing some lost corn and some gain corn. Alright, back to this. So, shout out to you guys. Looks like we're starting to get some people in the show here now. Sorry, a little slow. But the regular starting the show in now. So, appreciate you guys. And hope everyone had a great weekend, by the way. And please smash that like button if you haven't yet. Please and thank you. The ask was slapped real strongly in this. Yeah, probably a lot of liquidation. A lot of margin calls, a lot of liquidation going on there. So, the slap was asked. Not on purpose, but yeah. A lot of apes getting wrecked there. I'm sure a lot of hedge funds got wrecked there. And apes. Alright, on to the red side. And actually, this ain't that bad. I don't see too much in the red here. But let's check it out. So, BBIG, 6.6%. GOVX XELA, 6.4%. Tilray, 6.3%. Marathon's pulling back, 5.5%. Here's here's oil today, HUSA, IMPP. So it looks like 420's down, crypto down, oil down. There's MicroStrategy, 3.6%, Snapchat, 3.45%. There's Exxon, Oxygen, INDO, Chevron, more oil, CEI, more oil. And then, yeah, price action really not too bad after that. There's Twitter, Moderna, Carnival, Norwegian. Google's down 1.2%. Not too bad. BP. Yeah, more gas. And then, got some value down here. JP Morgan, Google, Microsoft, MasterCard, Wells Fargo, TD, Apple, Coinbase, Chipotle, Bank of America, Visa, J&J, random stuff. So, yeah, honestly, so this isn't actually too bad on the red side. So I think the indexes are pretty accurate. You know, indexes are slightly bearish, and I would have to agree. Slightly bearish today. Nothing too crazy, not much price action. But more stocks in the red than green here. But I'm just surprised on how the VIX went up so much, 7%. Because there wasn't too much movement. But that's a massive gain in the VIX. Pretty interesting. And that sucks. But, alright. Whatever. So, yeah. So, slightly bearish day to start the day here. To start the week. Not too bad. Kind of sucks, but, you know. After some massive... After, what? A month of straight ripping. A couple weeks of straight ripping. We are due for some healthy pullback here. And I would argue some pretty big healthy pullback. But yeah, you know, not too bad today. I will take it. I will take it. Give that some applause here. What's up with the VIX? Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. 7% is pretty high. On a day where there's not too much movement. So, I really don't know. But yeah, the VIX did go up quite a lot today. But overall, it's still at 23. Under 23, so, you know, can't complain that much. But, alright guys, let's move on to some crypto now. 1 second here. Gotta pull that up. Let me actually pull up the news as well. Oh, and sorry to inform you guys, but I did not win the jackpot. I did not win the Mega Millions. I tried, but it just wasn't meant to be. Someone did win. Someone won in Illinois, I think. Illinois. $1.28 billion. With a B. Billion. Life-changing money there. So, congrats to whoever won the lottery. That is some real life-changing money. Very jealous. But yeah, sorry guys, couldn't win, so nobody gets any money. I was gonna give you everyone $1 million each. There goes my 100K. 100K in what? Sounds like controlling, but 100K in what? How much will Uncle Sam take out of this? Lol. Depends on your tax bracket, but a lot. A lot. Let's just put it that way. Wow, crypto is going down quite a bit. Okay. Oh, got you. Oh, got you. Yeah, your 100K. Yeah, I was gonna give you guys $1 million actually. $1 million. It was 100K at first, but then you were like, "How about $1 million?" I was like, "Sure, why not? If I win $1 billion, I can give you guys $1 million." So yeah, sorry, no 100K, no $1 million. How much will Uncle Sam take out of this? I think there was an article. I think they legit take like 50%, almost 50%. I think they were going to take like 600 million, almost 600 million. So, $1.3 billion prize. If you take the lump sum, they tax you 600 mil. So you end up with 700 mil. You know, which still is a lot of damn money. But yeah, 1.3 bill on paper. It's a 700 mil when you actually win. So they take 600 mil from you. Ouch. Go. Yeah, that's some real go. What's going with the 100K, not a mil? Yeah, I would have given you guys $1 million if we did win. But yeah. Highly unlikely. There goes my $2. Oh well. 50% go. I would buy a militia to fight the IRS. I don't know how you'd get the money. But yeah. That definitely is more than, well, not quite 50%, but almost 50%. Yeah, that's like, you know, that's like waging war type of money right there. But yeah, can't avoid it. Can't avoid it. I was thinking maybe you could take the installments and put it in crypto and transfer it out, but no, you really can't avoid the lottery tax. My bad, meant to turn off notifications, not unsubscribe. I was wondering, The sub count did go down by like 1 or 2. I was like, what the hell? Okay, interesting. But all right, shout out to you, Peasy. What's up? Hope you had a great weekend, and appreciate you for being here as always, dude.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
All right, now people starting to come in. So we started a little slow, but people starting to come in now. So appreciate everyone. Oil go. Yeah, oil has been pulling back quite a bit. All right, back to crypto, guys. So here's crypto. That is down 3.75% today. So not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, that's not great. So it doesn't seem too bad, but let's check it out. So Bitcoin down 3.23%, back down to 23K. Ether down 5.2%, pushing 1,600. Binance down 2.6. XRP 4.1. Cardano 4.4. Solana 6. Doge 4.25. Polkadot 9.5. Polygon 6. Sheeb 1.5. Avalanche 6. Uniswap 7 or 6. Tron is up, and Leo is up. That's the only green I see so far. Ether Classic down 12.6. So there's a decent amount of price action here. Let's sort this out. Yeah, a lot of red. Don't see too much green. But it does seem like a few value coins are in the red here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we got a whole 8 coins in the green here. We'll just call it 90, or that. We'll just call it 10% to simplify. But yeah, 90% of the coins in the red, 10% in the green. And if we take a look at the green coins here, there's not much price action. Biggest gainer is Hive. That just broke number 100, up 61%. I have no idea what that is, but major price action here today. And then Chili's, 14%. And then from there, major decrease in price action. Waves, Gala, and then Leo, which is the biggest value coin, which is only 2%. So yeah, really not much happening here on the green side. Only things that really went up are growth. So pretty much all the values in the red. And yeah, on the red side, 90% of the coins in the red. And actually, price action wasn't too bad. There's only 7 coins in the double digits. Filecoin, biggest loser, 16%. And then Ether Classic, number 20, biggest value coin here, down 12.5%. And then Polkadot, 9%, second biggest value coin. So yeah, most of the coins in the red here, and good mix of value and growth. Price action wasn't too bad, but overall this was a bearish day in crypto. Healthy pullback, I guess, but pretty nasty. Not like super nasty, but yeah, not great. So slightly bearish day in the stock market, and bearish day here in crypto. So overall, go. Not a great way to start the week. But yeah, Bitcoin's holding up pretty well. 23K. I'll take it. All right, let's get to some news here. So once again, guys, today we only got 2 articles. So this should go pretty fast. We got one article about the SEC and crypto Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme. Surprised the SEC did something, but yeah, this was a big piece of news today. And then we got one about Nikola. Yes, that Nikola. So let's check it out. SEC charges 11 people in alleged $300 million crypto Ponzi scheme. Key points. On Monday, the SEC said it charged 11 people for their roles in creating and promoting a fraudulent crypto pyramid and Ponzi scheme that raised more than $300 million from millions of retail investors worldwide. including the United States. The scheme, called Forsage, claimed to be a decentralized smart contract platform. Forsage allowed millions of retail investors to enter into transactions via smart contracts that operated on the Ethereum, Tron, and Binance blockchains. All right, so I've never even heard of this Forsage, but apparently this was a huge Ponzi scheme, 300 million. Wow. So it seems like the SEC was working on this for a while. And it does seem like they are starting to crack down. You know, the SEC did nothing for the longest time, and now they're doing something, which is better than nothing. But yeah, so I don't know much about Forsage, but yeah, it says it ran on Ether, Tron, and Binance. It doesn't say anything like they were offering crazy returns. But it says they did pay out old investors with new money, which is a Ponzi scheme. But I want to know what they were paying out, though. Yeah, there's not much information after that. So I think there's going to be more news coming out about this. But for now, this was a pretty big, news, pretty big article here. So, yeah, we haven't seen any prosecution on white-collar crypto crime. But recently, in the past few weeks, few months, we are starting to get the SEC starting to crack down on crypto schemes. And this is the biggest one yet. So I wish I knew more about this. Wish they had more information, but I'm sure more will come out later. But yeah, big case here, big news. $300 million crypto Ponzi scheme. 11 people. So I'll continue to update you guys on this, if/when more information comes out. All right, and second article. Nikola to acquire battery pack supplier Romeo Power in $144 million deal. Key points. Nikola has agreed to acquire Romeo Power in a $144 million all-stock transaction. The move will increase Nikola's vertical integration and is expected to result in significant savings over the next few years. All right, so yes, this is that Nikola, NKLA. The one that rolled the truck down the hill, the Trevor Milton guy, the Trevor Milton CEO thing, the Mullen 1.0. So, yeah, I think they had one delivery so far. They delivered one truck. And frankly, I don't even know how they have the money to do this. $144 million, but okay. So yeah, they still are a company. They still are public, and they're still working on products. They have one delivery so far. So I don't wish the company harm. Trevor Milton's out, so I hope they succeed from here on out. But I don't know. This came out of nowhere, and I still think Nikola's kind of a long shot. So I'm glad for the Nikola apes. I'm glad for the Romeo Power apes. But I really don't understand this one here. So not financial advice, but maybe if you guys are in these stocks, consider cutting now, because there's a good chance they go back down. But yeah, this was like big but minor news at the same time. I don't think anyone cares too much, but this was a pretty big acquisition. So yeah, Nikola acquiring Romeo Power, $144 million deal. Still think they're gonna suck, but we'll see. Sorry about the ambulance, guys. Gonna talk over it. But yeah, that's all the news for today. Only 2 articles. That may have been the shortest news ever. But yeah, let's get on to the TA today. Short Pinterest for a quick scalp. I did see, it said breaking news, Pinterest something. So I'm not sure what's going on with Pinterest. But let's check that out. Let's check out Pinterest, and then we'll get on to the TA today. And let me check YouTube real quick. We're at 3 viewers, 8 likes. So it looks like most people are just popping in saying hi. But shout out to you guys who are still here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
If you haven't yet, please smash that like button. Please and thank you. And what are we looking at? Pinterest. Alright, so earnings here. So I guess they had good earnings. Yeah, it says 4-cent estimate, 11 actual. Let's check out the earnings real quick. Alright, so TD and whatever this article is are saying different things. TD says 4% estimate, 11 actual. But this article says 11% actual, 18% estimate. So it says EPS miss and revenue miss. $666 million, $666 million. That's not a good sign. Misses the $673.66 million estimate. So I guess EPS miss and revenue miss. And it looks like guidance is up. It looks like guidance is up. So I don't know. That's not really great earnings. But that's how earnings goes, you know? You have good earnings, it can moon, it can tank. You have bad earnings, it can moon, it can tank. So here, bad earnings, but I guess good guidance. And now it's running up to $24 here in the aftermarket. So, yeah, probably going to come back down to $20 to fill the gap. There's going to be a gap created here at 20. It's probably coming back down to 20 to fill the gap. So, yeah, I would have to agree. Not financial advice, but looks like Pinterest is a good short here. A good quick scalp on the short side. And probably will pull back down to 20. Good. All right. So once again, guys, today we're gonna do TBLT, ToughBuilt Industries, and then GOVX, Geovax Labs. Cool. Okay. So TBLT and GOVX. All right. Change of plan. We'll let it open overnight. This thing screams go. I mean, run overnight. This thing screams go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why it's going up so much. But probably due for some significant pullback. So good luck there. All right, so guys, yeah, TBLT and GOVX. And so this shouldn't take too long. Maybe 40 or 50 minutes. Hopefully not. You know, there's not too many people chatting, and got my notes right here, so I already know what I'm going to say. And TBLT is going to be more or less the same from the past 2 days. And GeoVax isn't that complicated. All right, let's do it, guys. All right. So here is TBLT, ToughBuilt Industries. This finishes at $8.64 today. That is up 21.86%. All right. So we discussed this stock a couple of times in the past 2 weeks. This squeezed up to this squeezed to 950. I did say that 950 was probably a good time to take profits and maybe even short this down. And then it did pull back all the way below 4. But then last week, this started squeezing again because of some very bullish news. Because of some very bullish news that ToughBuilt and Ace Hardware had a partnership. I think Ace was starting to sell 35 products over. I think Ace was starting to sell 35 ToughBuilt products in over 5,500 stores. So the market really liked that. The positive momentum continued. The positive momentum continued into Friday, and today we're getting even more bullish news. So let's check that out. Okay. All right. So the company said it started selling 93 of its products on Amazon's Italian and German websites. So yeah, even more bullish news. Not only are they in Ace Hardware, they're now on Amazon as well in Europe. So the market really liked it. This actually did break 950 again today, but has since pulled back pretty significantly. But still major price action today. Massive gain. So very happy for the apes. So I'm very happy for the apes. This did make StockTwits top 10. I believe it had almost 3,000 mentions today. So once again, we're going to analyze it. So let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. And this is going to be more or less the same from the past 2 times we analyzed this stock, just with the updated price action. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 134. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 1025, 1325, 2030, or even 4160. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go all the way back up to 105. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 1025 or 1325. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we have a triple gap down. First gap down is back here at 99.70. So that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 99.70 to fill this gap. Second gap down is back here at 75.90. So another bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 75.90 to fill that gap. And the third gap down is back here at 24.60. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 24.60 to fill this gap. And all of those gaps may take a while to fill, but eventually in the longer term they should. At the same time, we also have a triple gap up. First gap up is back here at 525. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 525 to fill that gap. Second gap up is back here at 325. So another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 325 to fill this gap. And third gap up is, and the third gap up is back here at 240. So another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 240 to fill that gap. And all of these gaps should fill in the short term. In the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 850. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bearish indicator for for tomorrow. That would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. Here we have a huge bear flag developing. Here's the flagpole, and here's the flag. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock may break out to the downside. And finally here we do have a symmetrical triangle. Right now, this is consolidating between 840 and 480. So 360, 180. $660. Yeah. So there's a bit more consolidation to go. But this should consolidate somewhere around 660, and from there it should break out either way, to the upside or the downside. So the symmetrical triangle is currently a neutral indicator, although it does appear like it does want to break out to the upside. So So the symmetrical triangle currently is a neutral to slightly bullish indicator. Okay. I think I got everything. Yes. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Alright, I guess we'll go up to 30. Yeah, I guess I'll go to 30. Alright. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 895 and 845. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 895, 955, 1025, 1115, 1210, 1325, 1470, 1610, 2030, 2110, 2240, 2380, 2495, 2615, 2710, 2780, 2920, and then 3035. There is resistance above 3035, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 845, 770, 735, 675, $6, 515, 475, 430, 380, 335, 285, 240, 210, 180, and then the low of 135. 135 is the all-time low, so no support below that. That would be uncharted territory. So right now at the current price, 864, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 515 to the downside, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 515 to the downside. RSI is currently at 68, so not quite overbought and overvalued, but pretty high up there. So be careful, guys. According to the RSI, the current price of 864 should be a bit lower. And this did 43 million in volume today. Which is way above the average of 2.4 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Very significant volume. So definitely still short squeezing here, although it does appear like the momentum is cooling off. So the squeeze may be winding down and coming to an end pretty soon here. But yeah, very significant volume. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Very significant volume. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So this is pretty amazing because the squeeze was supposed to be over, but then all it takes is some good PR and the apes are right back in here, squeezing the stock again. So long term, So long term, the stock still looks really bullish. Again, we have some strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and triple gap down. In the short term, this may keep running a little bit more to the upside because this is still short squeezing. But again, it does appear like momentum is cooling off. So sooner or later, as with every short squeeze, this will have to come crashing down. Just a matter of when, not if. So in the long term, the stock looks bullish, but in the short term, it's starting to look pretty bearish. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You missed a lot of upside here in the past few days. And the momentum is starting to cool off. Going long here would probably be FOMO. And there's a good chance to get burned. So the current price of $8.64 really isn't a good entry. It's actually borderline terrible. I guess if you're willing to buy and hold this for the long term, it's not such a bad entry, because again, this should come back up to 99.70 in the longer term to fill the cup there, to fill the gap there. So from the current price of $8.64, do some math real quick. So from the current price of $8.64 up to 99.70, that would be over a 1,050% upside potential. So massive upside potential here in the longer term. Even at this terrible entry. So yeah, 864. So yeah, if you're willing to buy and hold this for the long term, 864 isn't such a bad entry. But honestly, if you're a little patient here, this should pull back down to 240 to fill the gap there in the short term. And I think that'd be an excellent entry. You really can't go too wrong there. So from 864 down to 240, that would be about a 75% downside potential. So massive downside here in the short term. So I would say going long at the current price, 864, would be a high risk, really high reward play. You should be able to make money in the long term. You should be able to make money in the longer term. But honestly, it's not really worth it in my opinion. If you're a little patient here, there's a good chance this pulls back very significantly, and you get burned. Honestly, if you're a little patient here, this should pull back down to 240 where the gap is, and I think that would be an excellent entry. From 240 up to 99.70 where the gap is. Eventually this should come back up to 99.70 to fill the gap there. So from 240 up to 99.70, that would be over a 4,050% upside potential. So way more upside than if you were to enter at the current price, 864, and it really shouldn't go too much lower than that. There are some very critical support below 240. Gonna take a lot of selling pressure to break that. And that's near the all-time low. Not too much downside potential. Not too much downside potential at 240. So you really can't go too wrong buying in at 240 and holding for the long term. I would say going long at 240 would be a low risk, very high reward play. Definitely worth a shot, in my opinion. 4,050% upside potential. Not too much downside potential. Near the all-time low. So yeah, you really can't go too wrong buying in at 240 where the gap is. So I don't like the current entry of 864, but I can't support going long at 240 where the gap is. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. But yeah, going long at 240 and holding for the long term looks like an excellent play to me. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice. Of course, I hear the siren now. Ugh. 1 second, guys. Gonna mute. My apologies. Never ever fails. Never ever fails. Sirens always gotta come. And they're like going 10 miles an hour. It's so slow. Alright, there it goes. Finally. Alright, back to this. My apologies, guys. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This one is loud, lol. Yeah, it's loud and long. It just, like, it's loud, and it's going like 10 miles an hour around the block. But it's gone now. Alright. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. for all the reasons I said going long is a bad idea, going short is a good idea for the same reasons. A lot of strong bearish indicators in the short term. Triple gap up, bear flag. Aftermarket action, high RSI. The squeeze is losing momentum. Should come to an end pretty soon. Really shouldn't be too much more upside. And a lot of downside potential. So while there is still more upside potential, because the stock is still squeezing, I do think this will start to top out and reverse pretty soon. So I would say going short at the current price, 864, would be a borderline excellent entry. Not quite there, but almost there. I would say at most this comes back up to 1025, maybe 1325, but that seems pretty unlikely. And again, there's about a 75% downside potential here if/when this fills the gap at 240. So I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. I say medium risk. Did I say that? Medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because, again, still upside. Because again, the stock is still short. The stock is still short squeezing. Still a retail favorite. So anything can happen, although unlikely. And I say very high reward. And I say high reward play because again, there's a 75% downside potential here. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure, you should be able to make about 75% to the downside here relatively easily. So I can't support going short at the current price, 864 and higher. And again, I would cover at 240 where the gap is. For a fat gain. So pretty straightforward, guys. Crazy price action on the stock the past couple of weeks. This is the second time it's squeezing. It squeezed once, pulled back very significantly, and then all it takes is some good PR to get it to go squeezing again. So it's still squeezing, round 2. But based on the volume, it does appear like the momentum is cooling off and will probably pull back very significantly again. So long term, the stock looks bullish. So long term, the stock still looks bullish. In the short term, there may be a bit more upside to go, but this should start to top out and reverse very soon. So long term, the stock still looks bullish, but short term, it's starting to look pretty bearish. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This is in the middle of a short squeeze. pretty much overbought and overvalued at this point. Due for some massive pullback. Going long would pretty much be FOMO at this point. The current price of 864 is a pretty bad entry on the long side. I guess if you're gonna buy and hold for the long term, it's not terrible. But if you're a little patient here, this should pull back down to 240, where the gap is. And I think that'd be an excellent entry. 4,050% upside potential. Really not too much downside potential. So you really can't go too wrong buying in at 240. So I can't support going long at 240. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. And if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play to me. Not quite an excellent entry, but almost there. Again, the squeeze should be coming to an end pretty soon. Losing momentum. A lot of bearish indicators in the short term. 75% downside potential. Really shouldn't go too much more to the upside. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make about 75% to the downside here pretty easily. So I can't support going short at the current price, 864 and higher. And again, I will cover at 240 where the gap is for some pretty fat tendies. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is TBLT Toughbuilt Industries. Alright, that took way longer than I expected. But we got one more. GOVX. And what up, Punk Skater? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. HKD is on steroids, bro. WTF. Yeah, we saw that earlier. Yeah, went from 12 to 1,000 now. Oh, it's pulling back. It was at 1,000 in the post market. Now it's back down to 775. But it was at 1,000 earlier. But regardless, 12 to 775 is quite impressive in itself. Yeah. Could be nuclear MOAS, but definitely short squeezing here. At any point, 900 acts as a support on Tesla. That is so bullish. Breaking news, Elon Musk tweets to all the Tesla short sellers, F your puts. Yeah, he went Jay Powell there. But yeah, HKD going nuts right now. Tesla, honorable mention. That is recovering. Ape's happy about that. So yeah, shout out to you, Punk Skater. Glad to see you again. Hope you had a good weekend. Alright, so, alright, next one, GOVX. So, hopefully this doesn't take too long here. Oops, wrong button. But I hit YouTube. It says 2 viewers, 8 likes. So, yeah, most people just dipped. But appreciate everyone who's still here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And please smash that like button if you haven't yet. Please and thank you. Yeah, kind of a slow show today. That's alright. Alright, so GOVX and then Yolos. So let's do it. So here's GOVX, Geovax Labs. This finishes at $3.90 today. That is up 42.86%. So for the past week, this stock and a few other monkeypox stocks and a few other monkeypox plays has been short squeezing. We covered a few of the other stocks, like what did we cover? I already forgot what we covered, but it was Saiga. Let me see. We covered a few of the other monkeypox stocks. We covered a few of the other monkeypox plays. This one wasn't as popular, so we didn't analyze it. But today, once again, this did make stock. But again today, this did make StockTwits top 10. Had over 2,000 mentions. So today we're going to analyze it. So there's a reason as to why this stock is still short squeezing and mooned so hard today. We had some news, so let's check that out. So on Thursday, the company announced the publication of a peer-reviewed animal efficacy study of its modified vaccine, Ankara, vectored vaccine against Sudan Ebola virus. So that was really bullish news. The momentum continued into Friday. And then over the weekend, we got news that New York City declared monkeypox a public health emergency, which in turn has caused all of the monkeypox plays to keep squeezing even more. So that was the biggest factor as to why the stock is still squeezing so hard today. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in and analyze here. HKD short sellers are crying right now. Why no options on HKD though? Because it's an IPO. Usually IPOs don't have options. Probably will in the future, but yeah, no options right now. Imagine they did. They may have been good or bad. Monkey stonk. Yeah, monkey stonks. Monkey stonks. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 55 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 425. $4.90 or even $5.60. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle. I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself here. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go all the way back up to $7.50 or $8.60. Although I do believe the most realistic tops would be 475 or 490. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Bull flag. And here we have a bull flag developing. No confirmation just yet, but here's the flagpole, and we do have the flag developing now. So all we would need is the flag to finish developing, and that would be a bullish indicator for the bull flag to complete, and that would be a bullish indicator that is suggesting that the stock may break out to the upside. Onion news. Realistically, there is actually 303% short interest. This really could have no ceiling. Officially not going bankrupt. Please do an update. Volume wasn't even that crazy. Imagine if it gets serious volume. Are you talking about this GOVX, or are you talking about Revlon? And Aliamon says Revlon. So a few of you guys are asking about Revlon lately. Christ is King earlier asked about it too. So I guess we can take a quick look at Revlon once we're done with this. It did moon quite a bit today, and I'm surprised it didn't make StockTwits. But yes, they did go up quite a bit today. So hang tight. We'll finish this up and we'll look at Revlon real quick. All right. And now onto the bearish stuff. So this appears to be a head and shoulders developing. Here's the first shoulder. And today the head formed. So the second shoulder has not formed yet, but that's the next step, and that would be a bearish indicator. That is suggesting that the stock is due for a sell-off. And then we have a double gap up. First gap up is back at 340, so that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 340 to fill this gap. And second gap up is at 70 cents, so another bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 70 cents to fill this gap. And those gaps should fill in the short term. Ascending channel. And here we do have an ascending channel forming. Right now the upper channel is at 550 and the lower channel is at 220. So if this breaks 550 to the upside, that'd be bullish, and if it breaks 220 to the downside, that'd be bearish. But right now, the ascending channel is a neutral indicator. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Alright, I guess we kind of have to do all of it. Don't really want to, though. And Leonard says, Rev gonna break 10.15 tomorrow. Well, shout out to all you guys who just came in. What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thank you guys for being here, as always. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet. And yeah, Revlon did go crazy today. Again, pretty surprised he didn't make StockTwits. But yeah, let me just finish up with GOVX and we'll do Revlon real quick. Do a quick TA on that. Alright. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to go up to 750 and down to 55, unfortunately. Alright, whatever. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 395 and 380. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 395, 405, 415, 425, 435, 445, 455, 470, 480, 490, 510, 530, 550, 560, 570, 575, 585, $6, 610, 625, 690, and then 750. There is resistance above 750, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 380, 375, 360, 355, 345, 340, 325, 310, 290, 275, 260, 250, 240, 235, 225, 215, 210, 195, 185, 175, 165, 160, 150, 140, 135, 125, 120, 110, 105, 98 cents, 89 cents, 84 cents, 78 cents, 70 cents, 63 cents, and then the low of 55 cents. Okay. So right now at the current price, 390, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 175 to the downside, the channels start to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 175. RSI is currently at 90, so that is extremely overbought, extremely overvalued. So be careful, guys. And this did 114 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Definitely still short squeezing here, although it does appear like the momentum is cooling off. So this may be winding down and coming to it. So the squeeze may be winding down and coming to an end soon. But very significant volume, way above the average of 5 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. Revlon short data is wild. Yeah, everyone keeps saying that, but I don't have actual, I don't have Ortex or anything. But yeah, according to you guys, the Revlon data is crazy. Hasn't got updated yet, though, after today. We'll check out Revlon real quick. What up, Eddie? 305. Waiting an IMPP to pump. Yeah, it may take a while. You know, I don't expect it to squeeze, but it does look like a good long-term hold. Well, shout out to you, dude. Welcome back. All right. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So the fact that this went from 70 cents to over $4 is pretty insane in itself. Massive squeeze here. The monkeypox squeeze is still on. And a lot of bullish PR definitely helping the stock out lately. Definitely helping the stock out in the past few days. So long term, the stock still appears to be bullish. Again, we have a strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle. But short term, this is starting to look really, really bearish. We have some very strong bearish indicators in the head and shoulders, double gap up, and RSI. Yes. So as with every short squeeze, this is going to have to come crashing down, just a matter of when, not if. So it's pretty much a game of hot potato at this point, guys. Be very careful. Someone's going to get caught holding the bag. Make sure it's not you. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend it. You missed a lot of upside here in the past week. You should have went long anywhere from 70 cents to $3. And here at 390, it's a bit too late to go long. That would probably be FOMO. That would probably be FOMO at this point. So the current entry of 390 is definitely a terrible entry. Way overvalued. Very overbought. Very overvalued at the moment, according to the RSI. And this looks like it's due for some pretty significant pullback. Again, there is a gap up at 70 cents, and that should fill in the short term. And from the current price of 390 down to 70 cents, that would be over an 80% downside potential. So massive downside potential here in the short term. And I really don't think it's going to go too much higher to the upside. Because the squeeze is getting pretty ridiculous at this point. But it is still possible. I think it mostly goes up to 490 to complete the cup there. And from the current price of 390, That would be about that would be over a 25% upside potential. So I would say going long at the current price, 390, would be a high risk, medium reward play. Not really worth it in my opinion. You missed your chance. Not too much more upside to go. There really shouldn't be too much more upside to go. And massive downside potential. So there's a good chance you get burned here, going long at 390. So yeah, 390 is a terrible entry for going long, but if you're a little patient here, this should pull back down to 70 cents to fill the gap. And I think that'd be an excellent entry. That's near the all-time low. Massive upside potential in the long term. And really shouldn't go too much further to the downside from there. So I would say going long at 70 cents where the gap is would be a low risk, very high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. Really can't go too wrong there. Buying in at 70 cents and holding for the long term. So I don't like the entry of 390. So I don't like the current entry of 390. But I can't support going long at 70 cents. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. Forgot to mention too, or I should mention now. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to $4. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow this stock will run to the upside as well. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, looks like a really good play to me. Again, the squeeze is getting pretty ridiculous. Very overbought, very overvalued at the moment. Really shouldn't go too much higher to the upside. This is losing momentum. A lot of bearish indicators here. Someone's blasting the music outside. Head and shoulders, double gap up, high RSI. Really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. Losing momentum. Again, this should pull back down to 70 cents in the short term to fill the gap there. And that would be over an 80% downside potential. So massive downside potential here in the short term. So I would say going short at the current price, 390 would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot, in my opinion. I say medium risk because the stock is still short squeezing. So while it It should pull back pretty soon. There is still more upside potential in the meantime. This is still top 10 on this is still top 10 on StockTwits. Ape's still in here. So anything can happen. Pretty unlikely though. And I say high reward play because again, over an 80% downside potential here. So you really can't go too wrong shorting here at 390. So I can't support going short at 390 and higher. And again, I would cover at 70 cents where the gap is. And that should be some massive downside potential. Over 80% in the short term. So pretty straightforward, guys. This stock has been short squeezing like crazy, along with some of the other monkeypox plays. This one is more low key though. And with New York declaring monkeypox, and with New York declaring a state of emergency due to the monkeypox over the weekend, the stock went absolutely soaring. Can't talk today. This stock went absolutely soaring today. So really happy for the apes, but at this point it's starting to look pretty bearish. So I'm really happy for the apes, but this is starting to look very bearish in the short term. In the short term, at least. So long term, it still looks bullish, but short term looks like it's due for some pretty significant pullback. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This squeeze is getting a bit ridiculous at this point. A lot of strong bearish indicators in the short term. Losing momentum, so this really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. So 390 is a very bad entry on the long side. I don't like the entry. Oh, overbought, overvalued at the moment. So I don't like the entry of 390. So I don't like the current entry of 390, but I can support going along at 70 cents, where the gap is. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. I think that'd be an excellent entry. Really can't go too wrong there. Massive upside potential in the longer term, and really shouldn't go too much further to the downside. That's near the all-time low. And if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play to me. Looks like a really good play to me. For the same reasons, going long looks like a bad play. Going short looks like a good play right now. Overbought, overvalued. The squeeze is coming to an end, losing momentum. A lot of strong bearish indicators. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make at least 80% to the downside here pretty easily. So I can support going short at the current price, 390 and higher. And again, I would cover at 70 cents where the gap is for some very fat downside gains here. Okay. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GOVX Geovax Labs. Alright, wow. So, yeah, it took way longer than I expected. But we're done with the TA now. So, it's now 5:49. I said we'd be done by 6. Probably a little bit later than that. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good on time here. But, yeah, guys, thank you guys for sticking around and listening to me just talk and talk. I'm sure that was really boring, so my apologies, but that's over with. Let's take a quick look at Revlon for you guys. A lot of you guys asking about Revlon. Very crazy day. Lots of runners over 100% gains. It's crazy. StockTwits are now full of them. Runners everywhere. Yep. And you already know what's going to happen next. Everyone's going to FOMO and lose all their money. Alright, Revlon. Still moaning in the aftermarket here. It's at 890. So that's a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That's adjusting at tomorrow. That's going to keep running. Just be careful because RSI is at 69 right now. Nice, but not really. So not quite overbought and overvalued, but pretty much there. So be careful. It's at 910 now, actually, aftermarket. So yeah, this is still squeezing. So I'm not gonna lie, guys. It looks pretty bearish. It looks pretty bearish at this point. Cup and handle complete, although it may keep running to 1150. But this did top out at 995, so the next top would be like 1065 and then 1140. But this could have already topped out. RSI's high at the moment. There's not too many indicators. But yeah, based on the cup and handle and the high RSI, it looks like it's due for some pullback pretty soon. But the MACD crossed to the upside, so that's actually bullish. We're getting some mixed indicators here. RSI, cup and handle, bearish. Could be bullish too. But RSI is bearish, cup and handle is bullish or bearish. Aftermarket action is bullish. MACD is bullish, so this actually has more bullish indicators than bearish indicators. Although it's looking like it's going to pull back pretty hard soon. But yeah, guys, just be careful. Just be careful. It looks like it's still going to run to the upside a little bit more. But high risk, high reward at this point. You know, just be careful. Don't be afraid to take profits. Don't get too greedy. You know, set stop losses. Make sure you secure the gains. So yeah, crazy price action today. Not over yet. Not over just yet. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So congrats to everyone. Consider taking profits. And good luck. Alright. So let's get on to the Yolos now. Give me 1 second to pull it up. The Ape Father's man-child says Revlon looks ready to explode again. Yeah, all you guys talking about Revlon now. So, it did explode again today, you know, 100%. Gotta be happy with that. But it looks like it's not done exploding just yet. So, yes, again, guys, still looks like there's more upside to go. Just be very careful at this point, you know. High risk, high reward. I would just stay away from it. But if you want to go for it, you know, do it at your own risk. Just be very, very careful at this point. All right. And all right, so waiting for this stuff to load up, and we'll get started with the Yolos here. And what up, Finno? What's up? I had Revlon at 280, but I sold a while ago. Lol, shut a diamond handed. Seems weird though. Yeah, it does seem really weird. It does seem really weird. But damn, yeah, 280. What's it at now? $9, something like that. 850. It's pulling back now in the aftermarket a little bit. Or back down from 9. So yeah, damn, 280. So you could have made a lot more. That really sucks, dude. So a missed opportunity. I feel you. Really, really sucks, but hey, you can't complain too much. You still made out in the green there. But yeah, who wouldn't knew? Who wouldn't knew? This is insane. That's how it goes, you know. Can't win them all. Just be happy you didn't take an L there. But shout out to you, Finno. And shout out to everyone who just came in.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Alright. Quick TA on AMD. Has earnings tomorrow after the bell. Sure, let's just finish up with the Yolos. And then we'll look at anything you guys want me to. See ya, guys. So we're moving on to the Yolos now. But if you guys have anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chat right now. We'll finish up with the Yolos, and then we'll get to whatever you guys want me to look at, whatever TA you want me to look at. But let me just check YouTube real quick before we get on to the Yolos. We're at 3 viewers, 11 likes. So still seems a little low. I think there's more people than that. But shout out to you guys.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Alright, on to the Yolos. And let's finish up here. Alright, so still loading, but we'll get started anyway. So we should be done in like 15 minutes. 155 support for Meta. Alright, we'll check that out as well. Alright guys, so today should be pretty fun. Nothing too serious. We got 10 Yolos here. A lot of memes. A lot of gained corn and lost corn as well. So a little bit of everything today. Should be fun. Shouldn't take too long. Let's do it, guys. So this first one is by YOLO Nukes. If this movie gets released, I'm thinking puts will print. So here's a meme. Is this a real movie? Behind Enemy Lines? I don't know. But this is a meme on Pelosi and China. So here's Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, Winnie the Pooh. That's a meme in itself, if you guys didn't know. There is a meme that the guy looks like Winnie the Pooh, which he kind of does. And then he got pissed off and banned Winnie the Pooh from China. So you couldn't make fun of him. And here's Pelosi, our Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. So there's some beef right now. You know, she's taking an Asia tour, and China got really mad because they're like, if you go to China, I swear, if you go to Taiwan, just wait. And they're like, you know, threatening and stuff now. But yeah, so Nancy Pelosi's trip to China to Asia right now is looking pretty bearish. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I've never actually seen this movie, or I don't even know if it's real. But yeah, I can totally see all the markets crashing because of this. Chinese market, American market, everything. But pretty awesome meme here. Alright, this is by Abject Resolution. These cans look smaller for sure. Depression confirmed. Alright, so I don't know about depression. Recession, yes. But yeah, you know, these do look smaller. And I drink a lot of Arizona. So these do look smaller. And they're $2. What the hell?
What?
So I know for sure. This ain't in New York. That's for sure. If this was in New York City, there'd be an outrage right now. And I'm pretty sure Arizona said they would not raise the price more than $1. So maybe they just reduced the can size. But we got some pretty regular cans here now. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know where this is from. Wish I knew. But, yeah. This ain't in New York, and I sure hope it doesn't come to New York. Because everyone would be very, very pissed. No way I'm paying $2 for Arizona. I'd pay $1 for a smaller can. But $2, bro, you gotta be kidding me.
Bruh.
So, yeah, I don't know what's up Arizona. You guys gotta figure this out. Maybe it's just the store jacking the price up. I don't know. But yeah, this is kind of like shrinkflation. This belongs in the shrinkflation thread, which Low Roller usually links. He's not here today. But, yeah. Shrinkflation. Arizona green tea. Hasn't happened here yet, and I sure hope it doesn't. But that kind of sucks. So Arizona green, yeah, Arizona tea is for poor people. But I've been drinking it ever since, ever since in high school. I'll never give up drinking Arizona. Too good of a deal. All right, this is by OK Karma Guy. If Robinhood Gold gets turned off, does my margin balance sheet reset? So yeah, here's a message from Robinhood. So, hi, poster. Your balance is negative $757, and your account needs to have at least $5 at the beginning of each billing cycle to renew your Robinhood Gold subscription. So if you don't add $762, you'll be downgraded. So, does everyone use Robinhood Gold? I think a lot of people do, because you get like free margin or something. I didn't say that. I'm not exactly sure. I've never used Robinhood Gold. I've never even used Robinhood, although I do have an account. They just locked me out of it. But yeah, I'm not sure how Robinhood Gold really works, but I think there are a lot of incentives to use it. But yeah, good question. So no, it doesn't. But you can delete your app, and maybe they won't bother you. There's a good chance they actually won't bother you, which is pretty funny. So the answer is no. But if you do delete your account, if you delete the app, they may not bother you. So yeah, at this point, you should probably just not add anything to your account, delete the app, and hope they don't come after you. That's your best bet at this point. So totally not surprised that he's went in the negative here on Robinhood. That's pretty typical. And yeah, at this point, just delete the app and ignore them. That's what I would recommend. So, okay, Karma Guy, thanks for hosting. Thanks for the meme. And please post updates. Want to see how this goes. All right, this is by Ping Hing. Lotto ticket buyers having an intervention for 0 days till expiration players. So this is a meme from South Park when Randy Marsh, Stan's dad, he's an alcoholic, and they're telling him he's not an alcoholic, and he was like, "I'm not an alcoholic. It's called wine tasting. It's classy." So same thing here. I'm not gambling. It's called options, and it's classy. Well, actually, the stock market in itself is gambling. Just depends on if you smarter gamble or you degen gamble. And actually, options trading is classy. I would have to agree. Just not the way you do it. When you hedge, when you do it the way that the hedge funds do it, the way it's supposed to be done, spreads, covered calls, cash secured puts, butterflies, condors, all that good stuff, then it's classy. Here it's just dumb. Highly entertaining, though. But, yes. Everyone buying a lot of tickets, straight up degens, straight up gambling. So the degens can tell themselves otherwise, but no, it's gambling, and the more they do it, they're gonna lose. So, expensive tuition. Hope everyone learns a lesson early. But yeah, good meme here. All right, enough of the memes. Onto the corn here. So this is by Pangaj23K. Last year, YOLO. All right, so it doesn't say much here, but in the past year, he's up 730K. 1,450%. What the actual hell here? So he ran it from 50K to almost 800K. So yeah, guys, this is incredible, but not typical. Don't expect this to happen to you. It's not. So there's only one way this is possible, is super FDs. Like a round of super FDs. FD after FD that just kept paying out. Kind of like parlaying in sports betting. So highly unlikely this works, but he got lucky here. And, I don't really know what he wants at this point. You know, you almost got $1 million. Just cash it in, secure the gains, put it in SPY index funds. You'll be good for your whole life. So, yeah, Pen, Kaj, 23K. Thanks for posting. Don't know what you did, but highly, highly risky. Don't do this, guys. Don't play super FDs. Don't play parlay FDs. So, I'm glad it worked out for you. And yeah, at this point, dude, I don't know what more you want. Cash it out, secure the gains. If you don't, good chance it goes back down to a lot less than this. And, yeah, you know, just put it in index funds your whole life, and you'll be okay. So I wish I knew what plays you did here, but either way, congrats to you, dude. Nice gain, Corn. You know, just chill out in the future, secure the gains. Just enjoy the tindies, you know. Don't do anything dumb at this point. Got lucky, and just don't F it up. That's all you got to do at this point. So thanks for posting. Congrats to you. Good luck, and please post updates. All right, this is by Yeet You're Broke. 40K to not selling till 1 million update. LQDT. All right, I don't know what LQDT is, but let's see. 2240. Okay. So these got like 2.5 weeks to go till expiration. Well, really 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks to go to expiration. 20, 25, and 30 calls. So the 20s are in the money. 25 and 30 is not in the money. But the 20s by far is his biggest position. So, yeah, you know, he's up 300K. Or, not 300, but he's up like 265K off of 40K. So, massive gain there already. Yeah, at this point, I don't know. It's looking pretty bearish at this point. Gap up. Overbought, overvalued. So, I personally would probably just dump it all and be happy with such a fat gain. But at the very least, cut the cost basis. Cut 40K, and at that point, you're on house money. Either way, you know, you should finish with a pretty fat gain here. But yeah, Yeet You're Broke. Thanks for posting. Risky stuff. Super FDs here. LQDT. It's working out so far. But, yeah, dude. At this point, I would either cut it all or at least cut the cost basis and let it ride. But you're in a good position here. No matter what, you shouldn't lose money. Just a matter of how much money you make at this point. So, yes, don't really encourage anyone to do this. High risk, high reward, but got pretty lucky here. And yeah, at this point, cut the cost basis, if not everything. So thanks for posting. Congrats to you so far. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right, 4 more. By Arcane Paradise. An Ape's Tale of Glory. Regardation. That's a, he actually means something else. You can figure it out. And whoa. Turn my final $500 into 135K in 2 months and then back down to nothing within a week. What the hell? Alright, so, this guy definitely belongs here. Let's check it out. So, 135K. And now he's down 15K. Wow.
And it's gone.
So, yeah, this is a prime example of typical Wall Street Bets ape. Typical degen. So, I don't know how much he started with, but he lost it all down to 500. Somehow ran it back up to the 135, 135K. Straight up luck. Super FDs. And don't know why he didn't decide to cash out there and secure the gains. Instead, he decided to go back for more, and then lost everything. So, terrible investing. Got lucky, and then more terrible investing. So he got bailed out, and he just lost all his money still. So, yeah, I don't think this guy, well, he definitely belongs here, but I don't think he really belongs investing. Might as well just go take your money to the casino. But yeah, this is some really good lost corn. Typical Wall Street Bet stuff. So I appreciate the post, but yeah, don't do this, guys. This is extremely stupid. But I guess in the name of content, this guy's sacrifice is appreciated. But yeah, Arcane Paradise, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, dude. Not really. Takes a special type of ape to do this. How you lost it all, got it all back, and then lost it all again. Come on, bro.
Bruh.
But yeah, thanks for posting. Great loss, corn. Hope you make it back. Hope you're okay. And yeah, dude, please post updates. That was good stuff. All right, One of Us by Emar P. So I lost 40K in options. Started options in January. Been buying calls and puts, and the losses add up so quickly. Haven't been able to sleep, and it keeps replaying in my mind if I just left it in stocks. Yes, leave it in stocks, not options, guys. That is the better thing to do in the long term. Tried calling 988. What is 988? Is that the delete yourself hotline? I really don't know. What is 988, guys? No help in talking about it with friends and family. I've been feeling super down and was wondering if anyone has any advice/help. All right, so yes, welcome to the world of options. Not nearly as easy as it seems. And this guy kind of sounds like he's a gambling addict. Because he dug himself a hole, tried to dig himself out, and lost all his money. So, yeah, I feel you. Really, really sucks. But, in the grand scheme of things, 40K isn't the worst thing in the world. And just an expensive learning lesson. Consider it tuition. So, next time around, come back stronger, do it the right way. Shares, not options. And, yeah, so expensive tuition here. But you'll be alright, dude. Just don't do anything, dumb. Take care of yourself. It'll be alright, dude. So, EMRP, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, dude. I actually do feel pretty bad here. But, should have tried it with play money first, or, something you can afford to lose. But you'll be alright, dude. Just hang in there. You'll learn your lesson. Come back stronger next time. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Good luck to you. All right, two more. This is by Malverde 2. Pinterest short YOLO. All right, so yeah, this guy has a 90K YOLO short Pinterest, and Pinterest went mooning today after market. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. So yeah, it's up 20% in the aftermarket here. So that's how you lose 18K in one day. So yeah, this isn't too bad actually. This was a earnings play. I don't really think shorting Pinterest was the greatest idea here. It's already at like a yearly low. It looks pretty bullish. But highly entertaining. And yeah, now he's down almost 20K in one day. So we'll see how this goes, but yeah. Yeah, this isn't as bad as puts, but still pretty rough. Down 20K. I think if he holds it, he'll be okay. I think he should make his money back, but yeah, this went really, really wrong. Down 20K. So yeah, Malverde 2, thanks for posting. Sorry it's not working out so far, but it's not over yet. You'll be alright, dude. So either hold and make your money back, or just cut the L here. But yeah, this ain't so bad. Not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, 20K L, pretty bad. Pretty sick. But at least they're not options. So yeah, sorry for your loss. Thanks for hosting. Good luck to you. Please post updates. Holy poop, Wall Street Bets Hall of Fame, LMAO. Which one? The 135 guy? The 135K guy? Yeah, he's up there. All right, last one by Giant2for Us. YOLO 65K for Taiwan hostilities. All right, so got a bunch of stuff here. VTNR, I think that's an oil stock. TSM, that's Taiwan Semi, and RIG, I don't know what that is. But, yeah, so 65K YOLO. He's up a little bit right now, 1%. But yeah, 65K YOLO. I guess we'll just look at Taiwan Semi. Hey, you know what? I guess we'll look at all of them real quick. Just real quick, though. So VTNR, 1363. He has $12.50 and $15 calls there. So this one's actually in the money right now. September 16th. So still got 2 months to go. 1 month to go. 1.5 months to go. All right, so one's in the money, one's out of the money, but pretty close. So that's pretty decent. Taiwan Semi puts, $80 strike. Okay, that's not bad. Good chance this finishes in the money too. August 12th and September 2nd, so that's a little close, but okay. And RIG, $4 call, and that's a leaps. All right, so I actually do like this one. This one looks bullish, and that's a leaps, so. Yeah, actually, you know, I'm not opposed to these strikes and expirations. These are some pretty decent plays. A little bit too risky for my liking. You know, I say always go 6 months out at least. But the strikes aren't so bad. Expiration's a little too close for my liking, but not too bad as well. So yeah, 65K YOLO. We'll see how it goes. I really don't think you guys should do this. YOLO 65K like this in options unless you can afford to lose it. But this actually doesn't seem like super FD YOLOs. These just seem like kind of risky YOLOs that have a good chance of working. But yeah, Giant2for Us, thanks for posting. Good luck to you, dude. Rooting for you, hope it works out. So, good luck, and please post updates. Alright, so, what time is it? 6:17. So, one order of business left. We'll look at Meta and AMD. All right, so AMD, so it looks pretty bullish long term, and it's going up in the aftermarket, so that's a bullish indicator. But yeah, you know, it looks bullish long term. Big cup and handle, gap down at 119, so it should eventually come back up there. And yeah, big cup and handles at the moment. Only concern is the RSI. RSI is at 66, so that's, you know, almost overbought and overvalued. But it does look bullish long term, though. May pull back a little bit in the short term, but it does look bullish long term. So you know, regardless, I think 97 is a pretty decent entry on AMD. Not really on the short side, or not really in the short term, but you know, if you're holding for the long term, can't go too wrong here. And if it pulls back tomorrow, so either it's gonna moon or it's gonna pull back. If it pulls back, you know, I would definitely buy the hell out of this. So, you know, it's AMD, it's blue chip value stock, not going anywhere. So we'll see what tomorrow does, but either it's going to moon and go into overbought and overvalued territory, probably gap up, or it's going to tank and you can get a pretty decent entry. But yeah, I would say more likely than not it goes to the upside, and long term looks pretty bullish. So be careful with AMD earnings. You know, buy and hold for sure, but be careful tomorrow on the earnings. And Meta, I don't have TA for this. What happened? Oh, because they changed the Meta. That's right. All right, so Meta, 155 support for Meta. Yeah, very strong support there. Very, very strong support there. Critical support. But that is the yearly low, is it not? Yes. So yearly low, but critical support. Pretty decent entry, though. 155, I would say. Good time to enter. What up, Blow Roller? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Show's over, though. We just finished, so glad you could stop in. But, yeah, show's over. And, unfortunately, I did not win the Mega Millions. I did not win $1 billion, so can't give you guys money. Maybe next time, though. I'm wet due to the rain. I was looking for free bonus today, but didn't find one free bonus. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah, so you went up for nothing. Got some exercise, though, so at least there's that. But I guess it wasn't worth it due to the rain. But at least you didn't lose anything either. So you gotta look at the bright side. Did you win Mega Million? I didn't win. No, I wish. Someone did win from Illinois. So, what a life. Winning $1 million. $1 billion. Alright, guys, that's all I got for today. So, that took longer than I expected. I said hour and a half to 2 hours. Ended up going 2 hours, 20 minutes. But that was a great show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Not too much to get through, but, yeah, we got 2 articles, two TAs took the longest. But, yeah, 2 TAs and Yolos took a pretty decent amount of time, too. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the content. That was a pretty good show. Started a little bit slow, but a lot more people came in the middle of the show. So, yeah, you know, hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Good stuff. And anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Charts, anything you want me to look at? Put in chat right now. Otherwise, we out of here. So let me just check YouTube real quick. But I think that's it. Yeah, only 2 viewers, 11 likes. So, yeah, let's get out of here, guys. All right, appreciate everyone. Catch you guys tomorrow. Let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.